There's common sense, and then there's uncommon sense. Let's join Ray and Joe for the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
February is here. Uncommon Sense is back in the house. I'm so excited. I wasn't excited when I got with my doctor and he said, hey, VD is coming up.
And your eyes went, boing.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not going to tell that to my wife.
Yeah, exactly. But VD is, and I do like VD.
Yes.
It's a dumb holiday. Don't understand it. You know, we just had Groundhog's Day.
Well, you know what's funny thing? I did look up, a few weeks ago, how did Valentine's Day start?
Oh, really?
I did. Yeah, I forgot about that. So you just brought up Valentine's Day.
Well,
we do so
close.
much. We do so much research for the show. Sometimes you lose track of.
In the 4 minutes we had in between episodes from last week, you did research. Thank God for smartphones.
No, I did some research, on this, but. Yeah, I don't think it was that interesting. So, which is probably why I forgot about it. But it was started back in like the Roman times.
Roman times?
Roman.
Like, what do you mean Roman?
Like the gladiators, ROMAN.
Yeah. It did. How did it start? I'm going to take your 7 wenches and we're going to gladiate them. Like, what?
Well, it was just basically a big celebration in the middle of February involving feasting and pairing off partners.
Well, see,
sounds like a good time.
I would like to do that. Right. That would be great.
Right.
Maybe we could do it in
feasting.
Yes.
Who's not into that?
I like to eat.
Legally being able to pair off partners.
Pair off. That's exciting. Is that like a hall pass?
Yeah, I think that is. Certainly it's not today in the year 2026. It's not socially acceptable.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But if it was back then, hey, who are we to say no? We shouldn't do that.
You know what's better than roses on the piano?
No, I don't.
Tulips on your organ.
Boom. We need some sound effects, yeah. But anyway, that was the idea. The Romans, they were a fun-loving bunch.
Yeah, they were.
And they came up with a fake holiday to basically have a big orgy. To basically have a big orgy.
Is Valentine someone or
later,
someone?
Yes. I mean, it started out then. Again, it sounds like just the fun-loving Romans.
Yeah,
just wanted an excuse to have a big orgy.
Fun,
eat, have fun.
Did you ever see Caligula?
I've never seen it. No. Have you actually seen it? You hear about it. Back.
I have, and I rented it from the back room in like a long time ago. It was.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. Well, we had HBO. Do you remember HBO home box
back
office?
in the day? Sure,
yeah, when you had the antenna and you had to catch waves and something like that. Yep. Not like you're surfing. You gotta catch the waves. Like you actually had to catch radio waves to come into your.
Well, the funny thing is now you think today, even if you're. We'll say 16 or 17-year-old. But let's face it, it could be an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
How easy it is to access
porn.
Any type of porn.
Talking about why?
I'm
not even talking about porn.
Maybe you're talking about Caligula. You ran into the back room of an adult video store, or a regular video store.
That wasn't porn.
Well, back then, it was porn in its day.
You go right to the gutter. Like, we can't have a nice show where we talk about. Yeah. You have to go right down there. So when you post it, it's got to be not eligible for 18-year-olds.
Well, when we talked about this episodes back,
right?
When I upload
so
these,
why do you?
YouTube asks you, is this?
You're cutting off half of our viewers, so the other 3 people are never going to watch this.
I don't even have to think when it asks you that. I automatically hit no. I think the very first episode we did, I thought, well, yeah, we didn't talk about anything bad. I hit yes, but then I'm thinking, yeah, even though we don't talk about anything necessarily horrible,
it's suggestive.
It's right. You probably don't want your kids listening to our podcast.
Why?
They might learn something, true, but
there's nothing wrong with what we talk about. It depends.
But Caligula, and you in the back room of an old video
so anyway,
store.
So we got it, and I'll never forget. We cut out of school, and I got some beer. I don't know how old I was, man, maybe 14-ish, 13-ish. But I would go back to HBO, home box office. My parents had a lock or a code on it, so I couldn't watch that shit, But then we rented it.
Yeah.
and we kind of were excited to watch it, but then we got really disgusted with it. Like, it was sick. It was really sick.
Yeah, I've never seen. I mean, I've heard it about it, but I've never watched
the
it.
one part that really, and it was kind of like in the middle or towards the beginning, all these people are around, rolling around. You're not wearing any clothes and stuff, and it's like Naked and Afraid, but
they didn't blot it out. Yeah,
but there was a guy on. He was doing Downward Dog, which is a yoga thing, and that's
thing,
my favorite. That's my favorite yoga. I mean, if you're going to do yoga, you need to stretch the lower back. Downward Dog is definitely
that's your go-to move.
Yeah, it's almost like peekaboo could be another name for it, because if you think about a downward dog, it's just like pop. Anyway, so and the what was it? It was Caesar.
Okay.
Not like the dressing,
Right.
but it ended
Caesar,
up making Caesar dressing. Right. Anyway, he took his fist and he put it in a big bowl of lard, and he said, "I'm gonna see if the servant's worthy." And at that point,
you were out.
I was out.
It was out. That was enough. That was enough for you.
Yeah, we were drinking Budweiser Nips. They were an 8-pack of Budweiser Nips. We had Indians down at the corner store at Optimo. They sold cigars and some beers to miners, and yeah, we had a
and not coal miners.
no, Stanky and the coal miners.
Right.
Yeah, may him rest in peace. But miners.
Old Ray back in the video store.
Yeah, when you paid 70 cents.
Back in the back of Arcus Brothers.
No, I wasn't even in Pennsylvania. I didn't even know Arcus Brother existed.
That's a reference that only someone like in the Bloomsburg area back in the 80s, 90s
love Arcus.
would know. Which I guess they're still there. But
they are. Steve's there. Mike passed. But you know what's cool about Arcus? Story about this. Now this has nothing to do with anything. So in 1994, I moved from New York City to Pennsylvania. Do you remember Aunt Addie's Attic?
Yes.
In the Press Enterprise.
Yes, yeah.
Which is a great newspaper, by the way. But I would sit at I work construction. I lived at the Days Inn in Danville. That's a parking lot. And I worked at Merck. And every day we go to Perkins, and I would look at Aunt Annie's attic, and I'd be like, "Holy Jesus! You could buy a whole bedroom for like $50." It was amazing. Like, this is awesome.
Oh my
it was almost like high bid today.
Yeah.
But anyway. And so I would look at all this stuff, and I told my wife at the time, I'm like, "Listen, if we're going to move to Pennsylvania," I was paying $1,500 for an apartment in New York. This is back a long time ago,
right.
But I had leather couch, brass and black lacquer, dining room, bedroom. You know, we had all this crap.
You were probably out of the water bed.
Yeah, I did. Full motion. Why would you not want a full motion? They should come back because they were so therapeutic.
Yeah, you wonder why. When did they go away? Yeah.
Well, they went away. I think there was anyway. But if you ever made love to someone on a full water bed, it was awesome because if you were on your hands and knees, when you would push down with your hands, it would lift their waist. So
you had
it did
all the work for you.
It was great. So the problem with the water bed was when you had to change the water, and I don't know why you would, but it had tubes in it.
Yes.
And then all the dead skin would be under the plastic, and that was disgusting. Yeah. And if you put that under a microscope, it would probably look worse than the fingernails at the
fingernails,
gym.
Yeah,
right.
We watched a couple episodes ago.
So I forgot where I was going.
We were talking about Arcus Brothers.
So anyway, I had all this brass and glass. Like, I had some really nice stuff that I owned it at the time.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I'm like, "Listen, we got two choices." I said, we could get a really big truck and pack this 3-bedroom apartment into this truck and drive to Pennsylvania, or we could sell all this stuff in New York because it ain't going to be worth crap in PA. Right. So we ended up selling everything for like $4,800, and back then was a lot.
Yeah.
It would have did $48 on Aunt Addie's attic.
Yeah.
And so we got a smaller truck. We moved out here, but then I needed a bedroom suite. I needed a living room. I needed a dining room. I needed two kids' bedrooms. I went to this place in Berwick, which was Gray's Furniture.
Yep.
And I went to the one in Bloomsburg, which is it Plaza House?
Plaza House is there.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I had like $5,000. I said, I need this. I couldn't touch it. I couldn't touch it for $5,000. I couldn't get a dining room, kitchen, living room, and 2 bedrooms. Couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So we're driving this U-Haul truck. We're driving through Bloomsburg. We make the right, And we start going up. I'm at a red light, and I see a sign that says, "We sell more mattresses than McDonald's sells hamburgers." I'm like, we got to go in there. So I go in, and I'm like, here's what I need. He pulls out this magazine, right? It was, I don't even remember what it was. Yeah. But he goes, okay, I can give you this. I can get you a bedroom. I can give you this. We picked all the stuff out. I'm like, how much? He goes, $3,000. I was furnishing I'm like, $3,000. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, that's really good, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll tell you what, throw in that rack system because it was like double cassette radio.
The old time,
throw that rack system in and I'll buy it. He goes, the only thing is as soon as it gets here, you got to pick it up. I'm like, no problem. But yeah, and that's the first time I met Arcus. But then I bought everything if I needed something. Yeah. He goes in these Chinese books and he gets them shipped from somewhere. As long as he don't have to store it, he goes, I'll buy a couch that you have to put together. If I make $50 on it, I'll sell it for $350 instead of going and buying it. The one thing was the kid's bedroom. It was we're wasting way too much time on it. But anyway, it was the kid's bedroom. It was
we went down a rabbit hole here.
Oh, it was Frontierland. It was Frontierland furniture. It was this cinnamon looking. It was a double bunk bed with a desk and a dresser. Plaza House wanted $1,400. I got it for $600 at Arcus, and yeah, it was amazing. But no,
but then they got huge into videotapes when like VHS exploded.
They still have them. They still have them.
They had because I worked at a radio station in Bloom. That's where I started and was there a couple of times, sales manager, whatever.
Wait, you worked at WNE?
There was WHLM.
WHLM.
That's where I started.
On the second floor.
That's where I started.
In that rickety.
Wow. In the fountain, downtown. Yep.
Yeah.
I spent. That's where I learned what to do.
Holy smokes, that's big.
I left and then I came back as sales manager. But anyway, the general manager there at the time, he was buddies with Steve and Mike.
Yeah.
And he loved VHS tapes and movies. So he would spend half his week there. Yeah. And I remember going in with him and he
had a lot of shit in there.
Yeah.
A lot.
I mean, he would put Blockbuster to shame.
Yeah,
back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah,
I remember one time I got a puppy from him when he had that pet store. He had the pet store.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
and I got it for a watch.
They were the good old days. So again, this means nothing to anyone unless you're from like the Bloomsburg area back in the 80s or 90s. But if you were,
it was
you're
awesome.
like, oh yeah, and it's still there.
It is, and he's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a good businessman. He totally understands. If I could make $50 by making a phone call, I would do it.
Yeah,
I would do it today.
Yeah,
but the puppy I got, my wife wanted this Weimaraner. And she was great, but she had messed up legs. Like her legs were, like we had to get him casted as soon as we got the dog. But Ashes was a wonderful dog, and I'm like, Steve's like, just go pet the dog. I'm like, Steve, this is a financial decision for me. I don't want to go pet the dog. I don't want the freaking dog. He goes, well, they wanted like $600. I'm like, I'll give you $100 on my watch. It was a Movado. I'm like, listen, it's a desirable watch. It's probably worth a couple $100, but I'm not paying. I don't want your effing dog.
Right.
So he goes, oh, so we make the deal. So I take the dog, go to the vet. Health is good, but the legs were bowed. Yeah, it was weird. And she was fine. They wrapped him in a cast for like a month, and the dog was fine. But I'm like, I call Steve, and I'm like, come get your freaking dog. It's broken. He goes, what? I'm like, the dog's broken. Where are you getting his dog from? And my wife's upset. The kids are upset. And I'm like, I'm not keeping his dog. So I went, he gave me my watch back.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's a win.
He kept $100. So it was a Weimaraner for $100. And Ashes was awesome. And she lived a long time, and we had a good time with it. But yeah, that's my story. But I love Steve. Steve is a good business guy. It's like you're working with a peddler in New York City when you go in there and buy something. Because it's always like, hey, I'll make a deal.
It was always like that.
Yeah. And if you ever steal watches or jewelry from someone, you
that's
go
a good place to go sell.
Yeah. Car radios, you can do
no
all
questions asked.
Oh, hell, just don't do iPods, AirPods, or iPhones because they'll find them.
You can track those.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's.
And I'm not even sure how we landed on this.
We were talking about something totally
We just spent 20 minutes talking about a business that only people in the Bloomsburg area might know.
You brought that up.
Well, we talked about videos, calligraphy.
Calligraphy, yes.
Or Caligula, not calligraphy. Calligraphy is something totally different.
Right, calligraphy is a high line, like Telluride or something.
Right, or calligraphy
Hyundai.
is writing.
Yeah, but no one writes. They print. They don't even teach that shit.
Yeah, we've already tackled
that
those.
was last week.
We've already tackled those subjects
can I
here.
just listen, if you're like 20 years or younger, can I borrow your checkbook? What's a checkbook? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even remember how we landed on videos or why you were in the back of the video store.
Because I had to get I wanted to see calligraphy, and it was in the back room.
Caligula.
Yes, not calligraphy.
It's very confusing.
It is. It all starts with the same, but what does Caligula mean? We go back to the word thing, or Greek. It's all Greek to me.
It's all Greek to you.
Now what? Now exactly. Now where does that? Oh, Greek for me. You know, I heard that a lot of Greeks will not come over from Greece to live in America.
Why is that?
They don't want to leave their friends behind. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not.
I don't know.
But I love Slovakis.
Really?
Yeah, and I do love gyros. Like they call Slovakis, but that tzatziki sauce, do you realize what's made out of tzatziki sauce?
Well, cucumber and
Yogurt.
What else? And yogurt. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like cucumbers.
Oh, well, then you're not going to like tzatziki.
No, I love tzatziki sauce.
Oh, you really?
I do. I love the gyros.
I mean, it has that cucumber taste, but I mean, it's mixed with yogurt or whatever else.
I don't think it has, because it has chives in there and stuff and garlic.
Yeah, it's seasoned up. Yeah. Oh, I love gyros. I mean,
but I can't believe
you can't
Tom
go to the
Brady
Loon
is
Fair
on
without
them.
getting one.
I can't believe Tom Brady's on there. It's GOAT.
That's right.
Right? I mean, he would be the GOAT. Wouldn't it be so funny with the playoffs? And I don't know if it happened or if it's going to happen, but wouldn't it be so funny that
I think we're before? Yeah, we're
no,
this
the
episode's
playoffs
right around Super Bowl.
The playoffs happened last week,
right? Yeah, this is right before Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, is it?
Right?
When
I
is
think
Super Bowl?
so, yeah.
No, it's Super Bowl's already over.
No, I think it's February 8th. I think
is it that late?
Yeah.
No, shoot.
I think,
anyway.
yeah.
But wouldn't it be funny, and I don't know if it's true, but social media has all this stuff going on, that the Denver Broncos need a quarterback because Bo Nix got hurt, and they're playing the Patriots. Right. Wouldn't it be funny if they paid Tom Brady to be the quarterback for the Broncos?
Come back. That would be funny.
There have been some fantastic football games.
Yeah, that would be great.
I think that would be awesome. And then because everyone's asking who's better, Drake May or Brady. It's not just the quarterback; it's the whole team.
Right.
You know, you got to be.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't know at this point. They may be out of it.
Tom Brady won the game between the Broncos and the Patriots.
Tom Brady's winning in life.
He is winning in life. Gosh,
no matter at this point, whoever is in the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter. Tom Brady's winning life.
He is.
Yeah, no matter who.
And I'm excited about John Harbaugh being a Giants coach.
The Giants, right? Cool. Your Giants got to have a coach. Yeah,
we do finally.
Yeah,
you know, that's anyway. But
yeah, we're hitting all the topics today.
We are, but you had some stuff to talk about, and I don't
know. That's right. We started that. Now you reminded me. We started about Valentine's Day and the history of Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And the Romans had just an excuse to have a big old orgy with feasting and trading partners. But then at some point, it became a little bit more religious with Saint Valentine, and the whole Cupid thing came in, which was speaking of Greek, was a Greek god.
What does Cupid rhyme with stupid?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah. Cupid is the Greek god of love named Eros.
That's why he shoots arrows?
Probably, yeah.
Really? Is it Eros or Eros?
Yeah. Well, Eros, E-R-O-S, but, however that translates.
Oh, in English, it's arrows.
To arrows, yeah.
So when you bow hunt, you love deer.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you're shooting them with arrows.
Arrows.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Eros was a handsome winged immortal who played with the emotions of gods and men by using golden arrows.
So they drank Red Bull.
To ignite love and
they drank Red Bull back then.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Gave him
wings.
Yes. Wow.
So that's the very disjointed, jaded history of Valentine's Day, which is still another week away from when the show debuts. So why do we give
chocolate in a heart? And where does the heart come from?
We will have to look at it. I mean, we do have another episode before Valentine's hits.
Really?
Yeah. Because we have one more week before Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So
rose scented depends. in the nursing home.
It always comes back to depends.
It does. Well, it's so funny because we talked about that. People with incontinence. I like that.
Which
word.
could be us at some.
It will
sooner
be
than
us.
later.
Yeah, if I sneeze, I'm peeing. Like it's.
We're gonna put some pads underneath. The folks at Stone State here will be putting some pads down underneath your chair because we do laugh a bit during the show.
And it's funny. Listen, I think we have a good show.
Yeah.
I really do.
So I think we covered all the important topics today.
We did. World crime, world. Yeah, exactly.
And we snuck depends in there again.
It depends. It all depends.
It all
yes.
depends.
Yep.
So we will be back next week.
Are you sure?
It all depends.
It all depends.
Hey, thanks for watching and listening.
Shit and giggles.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
The Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's like an outrageous cup of Joe.